AlienJake cancels the open borders agreement. Probably a good idea. It looks like Claudius is ahead in military, so it makes sense that he cancels that. Um, and then immediately revolts to constitutional monarchy. So he really doesn't need that military action anymore, and he doesn't want Claudius74 to have it. He is missing on the card row quite a bit, but sometimes you do what you got to do, right? He's gonna suffer from corruption. He's missing on some good options here, coal, reserves, breakthrough. But he really needs to shore up his civil actions. So I think that moves make sense. Oh, he's building a knight, so he's breaking the lead. At least he's back ahead of me. Oh, Claudius setting an event. Wow, good harvest. That is actually fantastic. I think that means I can get 2 population now. And what is he doing with his actions? He increases population, builds another lab, so he's at 5 science now. And getting Robespierre. Interesting. 3 actions for Robespierre. He's on monarchy right now. He's not gonna get constitutional monarchy, so he's getting this Robespierre for either a republic or an age 3. No, republic is gone as well. So he's not gonna use this Robespierre for an age 2 government, and he's already in monarchy. So I guess he's picking it up in the event he sees an early age 3 government. That could work. It does mean that he's out of the race for Napoleon, which is nice. And yeah, and that right now Napoleon is pretty much the only leader I care about from age 2. I imagine that if I don't get Napoleon, I might just give up on an age 2 leader and stick with Da Vinci until he's gone. Maybe Bach and Oprah if it really works out, but otherwise doesn't seem like it. So, what a fantastic chain of events. Getting these 2 food is amazing. This means I can get 2 population if I so choose. And it also helps with some of the corruption I was facing. This is phenomenal. So that's it. I don't have any corruption. Unfortunately, I cannot collect any cards from the row now since my hand is full. And now the question is, how do I want to use these cards? So one way, I'm pretty sure I want to get cavalrymen and I want to get my military up. So one way would be to use my stones for the cavalrymen and then advance the wonder, um, which is nice, and at this point I'm pretty confident I will get it next turn. Another option is I could try to finish the wonder this turn, and for that I am still going to get cavalrymen. I'm going to use this, and if I'm building the last stage, then yeah, then I'm going to have to use Wave of Nationalism to get here. And that's all my actions. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. So let's see how else we can do this. Let's say we skip the cavalrymen. We finish the wonder. And we just get an infantry. So that puts us ahead of AlienJake, which is what we're looking for here. And we can still pick the 2 cards. No, we can only pick 1 card. And also, I don't want to put more population into swordsmen, so none of these are ideal. To me, this means that I should wait 1 more turn with the wonder. This point lead is getting a bit troublesome. So right now he's going to be at 35. It's going to be a 34-point lead. But there's still about half of H2 and all of H3 to catch that up. And I think my infrastructure is going to be significantly stronger than Claudius. So I think that I think I can wait 1 more turn with these 3 points. So I am going to get my population, and I am going to get my cavalrymen. And this leaves me with 2 actions. Thankfully, none of these are really interesting right now. Over here, I guess Rifleman and Justicism Justice System are both relevant. I don't have any blue technologies. Justice System is a nice way to get an action, though pretty expensive right now, to be honest. I imagine I would want to transition into an H3 government sooner rather than later, so D7 science is better spent elsewhere. Passing the rifleman onward. I think I'm going to transition to mobile army anyway, at least given the current state of affairs. So the question is which of these five I want. Not Consmons, probably not navigation. I haven't seen any colonies. No one is moving towards ship technology. And I have the alchemy, so scientific method. So let's just get the yellows. I think, honestly, that was my first choice was the yellows, but I was slowing down to see if there's anything else I want. So the last decision, if whether I want to spend 2 more actions to switch to phalanx, and that's gonna put me ahead on military, which is pretty nice. Although, looking at the events that are left, the only event that cares about this is border conflict, because we know that uncertain borders is gone. Oh, and crusades. So 2 events care whether I'm first or second, and I think that 2 actions for this probably not worth it. I'd rather draw more cards. So that seems to be the turn. Getting the population, which is wonderful. I think I can skip irrigation now, wait for mechanized agriculture. Advancing the Taj Mahal a bit, shoring up my military, and grabbing some cards. And next turn, I'm like almost sure I'm gonna finish this Taj Mahal. Yeah, I'm not gonna copy a tactic. And also I want to advance the card draw slowly. I'm so ahead in infrastructure, I think it's my best interest. So we got civil unrest, and we got a war, which is nice. War on technology is always nice. I don't think I'm in a position to use it yet, though if strategy shows up or if I grab Napoleon, that's gonna change. So let's keep that in mind. Next turn I can finish up the Taj Mahal. Next turn I can make a nice leap in military if I so choose. I can get this organized religion going to free this person. So lots of good options. I'm pretty excited. Let's see what happens.